Greetings to all who bask in the radiant glories of critical thinking. I am Moonbeam, and today is day 4 of my 25-day journey to improved thinking. And joining me today is my best friend, me. Allow me to explain. I'm confused. Why are there two of us? And what is the meaning of this Spartan background? Did we forget to pay the stage hands? This is very strange indeed. An explanation is in order. Day 4 of improved thinking focuses on the dangers of selfishness. In truth, most of us are preoccupied with self. Hence, there are two of us to symbolize our tendencies toward self-absorption. I think I understand. There are two of me because my natural tendency is to focus on me, myself, and I. My dual image symbolizes my inherent selfishness. Am I correct, Moonbeam? You are correct, Moonbeam. Two moonbeams serve to illustrate my preoccupation with myself. How clever. And the stark utilitarian background. Does this symbolize how selfishness cuts us off from the rest of the world? Yes. Obviously, this stark brooding symbolism has not been lost on you. How droll. How very droll. Did we think of this, Moonbeam? I wish. All this has been carefully scripted. But the point is simple enough. Selfishness blinds us to the rights and interests of others. Is that so bad? After all, if I do not watch out for me, who will? There is a problem when preoccupation with self prevents us from considering the rights, needs, and interests of others. Again I ask, is being selfish really so bad? After all, I like me. Critical thinkers are interested in fairness. Selfishness may very likely cause me to rationalize deeds and decisions that are unjust. In some circumstances, doing what is right may require me to put another's interests ahead of my own interest. I seem to recall that a man named Paul wrote that we should esteem others greater than ourselves. The cure to selfishness is knowing that we are by nature selfish creatures. No one has to teach a child how to be selfish. Being selfish comes quite naturally to all of us. Another step toward a cure to selfishness is understanding that selfishness may lead us to immoral or even lawless behavior. How many women and men live behind prison walls because of selfish, self-centered, and self-absorbed thinking? C.S. Lewis said corruption of the intellect leads to corruption of the will. No one preoccupied with self can boast of a pristine intellect. Selfishness may lead one to treat others as mere objects. All manner of evil has been justified by selfish motives. Greed is a byproduct of selfishness, and selfishness is a byproduct of irrational thinking. For that matter, ignoring the rights and interests of others is a prime ingredient in most situations involving domestic violence. How many marriages fail because of preoccupation with self? Far more children would grow up in two-parent households if moms and dads were not so selfish. You realize, of course, that critics will accuse us of moralizing. Great thinkers are often misunderstood. I agree with you, Moonbeam. And I agree with you too, Moonbeam. And it is little wonder that we agree with each other. After all, we are one and the same. So what have I, or maybe I should ask, what have we learned from day 4? Intellectual honesty dictates that we consider the rights and interests of others. Honesty and fair play are in all ways superior to greed and ill-gotten gain. We despise selfishness in others, so we will do well in eradicating selfishness in ourselves. This learning experience was brought to you by Wayside Christian Mission in Louisville. Check them out at waysidechristianmission.org. Say, do you think our viewers can distinguish the real Moonbeam from the apparition? That's right. One of us is not real. Who is genuine, and who is not? Say, Moonbeam. Let's keep this our little secret. Yes, our little secret.